spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando through the air. We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Dragic. Adebayo is out there with Achua. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Hero in at the 2 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Junior's out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Terrific talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And here are the Heat now, following the bucket by Orlando. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David. Orlando shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Passes to Butler. Pass to Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Miami shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Dragic. Here's Junior, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Free throw good, Junior. And both free throws good for Junior. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Shot clock at 6 from 20 feet out, and the jumper is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Junior the pass to Isaac. Vucevic against Adebayo. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Inside, here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And how about the court awareness there? Dragic, fantastic job spotting the wide open teammate.
Now, here's Junior. He's tightly guarded. Fournier in the corner. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Gordon for three. Rebound by Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Adebayo passes to Butler. Back to Adebayo. Outside Butler. And it's sent back by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Some solid defense from Butler.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And it's Junior with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
I mean, a tough one. Faced some serious intensity in terms of that comeback, and they just got overwhelmed in that fourth quarter. Unfortunately, just couldn't stay in the game long enough to force overtime.
The Magic trail by 3. And here's Junior. He's coming off a 31-point game against Miami.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
Superb body control by Vucevic, bouncing off the defense and burying the shot.
The Heat have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now, here's Butler. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Boston.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chance. And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Now, Junior. He's got 7. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Gordon, so agile in the screen and roll. Exceptional at getting position in these sets.
Miami trailing. Now here's Dragic. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Hero. No good. Shot missing. The Magic go the other way with it. Left side Fournier. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Penetrating game, the ability to get inside off the dribble, very important for this team. And Fournier is brilliant when it comes to slicing up the defense with his drives.
Now here's Butler. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Junior with it. He's guarded by Dragic. Here's Junior, and the layup's good off the glass. Junior's got 9 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The dunk by Achua.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Here's Vucevic after the Heat pick up 2. Kicks it to Junior. They double him with Butler. Back to Vucevic. Over Adebayo. No good off the back of the rim. For Miami, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Good looking shot there from Butler, showing off the nice touch.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Gordon. Terrence Ross is checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Fulton for Fournier. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Olynyk, he's checked in for Achua. Iguodala comes in for Jimmy Butler. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. Now here's Williams. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him. Clark, he's checked in for Junior. On the floor for Orlando. And a new group in for the Heat. Achua, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Butler comes in for Andre Iguodala. Heroes checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. Now here's Dragic. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Now the pass to Butler. With the floater, and the layup is good. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Junior, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Miami.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Now here's Dragic. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Butler. Dragic with a wide open look. Almost, but it rolls out. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
The Magic have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. Free throw good, Junior. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut to just one on the basket from Vucevic. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Heat, was outstanding. He contributed 31 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin, will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And Adebayo drops them both. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Junior. 15 points in the game. Outside Fournier. Five on the clock. Vucevic the pass to Gordon.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's the lob to the hoop. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Now here's Gordon. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Heat in Miami.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the chart. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Heat leading by 3. Dragic with it. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Got a piece of it. Achua, the pass to Butler. Here's Hero. No good on the 3.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Now, here's Junior. Defense is right there. Butler with the ball. Defended now by Fournier. And it's Butler with the jam.
Butler really known as one of the best defenders in the game. He knows when to get after it and go for steals with those quick hands.
Now, here's Junior. He's got 17. Down low, Vucevic. And Adebayo sends it back. And it's sent back by Isaac. And he recovers it. And he gets it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, Butler is athletic. He's got great skills, but he's also an intelligent player, a natural leader, too, a former 30th pick overall in the 2011 NBA draft. He continues to ascend.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
And Orlando has possession. They trail by 7. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And here again, the Heat in transition. Up the court they go. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Magic have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And it's Junior missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Now here's Butler. 14 points for him.
I don't think you're going to get a better look than that, and it's Butler who makes it possible with an excellent feed.
The Magic trail by 7. And here's Junior. Outside Fournier. Isaac outside. Back to Fournier. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, hard to say too much about the craftiness of Vucevic's game. I mean, oftentimes, because he's so clever and so good at drawing fouls, he just toys with defenders.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Now, here's Junior. After the miss from Goran Dragic. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
Top of the key, Butler. Shoots over Isaac. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Williams, he's checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Evan Fournier. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Heat. The Magic trail by 3. Now, Junior. He's got 17. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And the Magic making a change here. Clark's checked in, then for the Heat. Robinson's checked in for Hero. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. Free throw no good for Junior.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Fultz kicks to Junior. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Vucevic. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Vucevic has got 12 in the game.
You know, the mid-range game, guys, is really one of Nikola Vucevic's strong suits. I mean, you've got to play him honest if you're a defender.
Now, here's Nunn. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The dunk by Achua.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Here are the Magic now, following the score by Miami. Junior kicks to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Junior. It's hauled in by the Heat. Achua's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Nunn. 8 points his last outing. He feeds it to Olynyk. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. Junior dishes to Vucevic. Count it. Vucevic has got 12 now in this quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And the foul called on Junior. That's his third foul of the game for the Magic. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Junior. Andre Iguodala. He's... And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Goran. How would you say you guys have done in the first half?
I mean, we are battling. We as a team, and if we're gonna play like that, I think so. We're gonna be okay.
We'll see what happens in the second half. Thanks, Goran. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their makes.
And, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. They've got Jimmy Butler. Achua is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Hero in at the shooting guard position. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
There's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Kendrick Nunn. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers, consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Butler with the ball. Isaac picks him up. Butler goes in, and it's sent back by Isaac. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Dragic, and they take the lead. 21 points for Junior.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Dragic looking it over. Pass to Achua. To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
And he makes both free throws. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Junior. He's got 21. And the layup is good. Junior's got 23 points. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Dragic finds Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, I like how Butler uses his body in the paint. Excellent at forcing the issue and getting the call close to the rack.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
And with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And so Butler nails both of them. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Junior with it. 23 points in the game. On the wing, Gordon. Isaac up top. Butler with the steal. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Boy, that was a terrific sequence by Butler, demonstrating why he's such an outstanding two-way threat.
Junior the pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Achua. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Free throw drops for Vucevic. And both free throws good for Vucevic. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 1-point game. And the foul called on Junior. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Pass to Hero. Back to Dragic. Hero passes to Butler. Now here's Dragic. Defense right on him.
And I respect the craftiness and savvy of Dragic. I mean, when he gets positioned deep inside, he finds a way to score.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Outside Dragic. Isaac against Butler. Count that one.
You know, you look at Butler's numbers. Every year he's been in the league, he's improved as a scorer. He knows how to get to his spots and then deliver.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Dragic. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. The pass to Achua. Not going to go that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Isaac against Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic down low. Adebayo on him. Count that one.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Keeps it alive. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got 10 points.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Dragic.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Count it. Dragic has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Butler goes in and stolen by Fournier. Isaac right side. He dishes it to Junior. He kicks it to Fournier. And Orlando again with the bucket. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Orlando.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Wasted no time on that one. Now it's a 4-point Magic lead.
Fournier's teammates trust him when he fires the pull-up jump shot. I mean, the defense cannot afford to lay off of him or they're cooked.
Butler against Isaac. And here's Junior. He's got 27. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Back to Isaac. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gordon. They get the rebound. Vucevic. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat trail by 4. Uncovered. Here's Achua. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. So both teams making some changes here. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Passes it to Junior. Back to Fultz. Here's Junior. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Nunn has got the ball here for Miami. They trail by 6. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Junior's out there with Fultz, and it's Ross in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper. Nunn's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Heat.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Now here's Junior. D right on him. And Junior throws it down.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Nunn. Orlando grabs the miss. Junior's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he uses the glass on the layup. Junior's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Robinson passes to Nunn. To the middle. Here's Achua.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Ross, and Adebayo sends it back. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala. And it's Orlando with the rebound. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know, Gordon's so crafty and full of tricks that he keeps the defense guessing.
No good on the free throw. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Terrence Ross. And Fournier subbed in for Markelle Fultz. The Heat also changing it up. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Iguodala. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn.
Aaron Gordon has a special combination of athleticism and size. And I think his skill set is perfectly tailored for how the game is played today.
Pass to Adebayo. To the paint. Here's Butler. And no good that time. Isaac with some nice D. The dish to Junior. Ripped away. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Now, Junior. Here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hero passes to Butler, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now, here's Junior. Outside Fournier. And the 3-ball is good.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Hero, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Junior kicks to Vucevic. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. And Orlando again with the bucket.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Inside, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Vucevic. Dragic with some nice D. The Heat trail by 5. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. The kick outside to Butler. Gordon against Dragic. Back to Butler for 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play.
Out of France, the sharp-shooting Fournier, an important player to this team because of his scoring ability.
Here's Dragic.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Here's Junior. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Heat trail by 8. The pass to Hero. Back to Butler. Vucevic against Adebayo. Hero passes to Dragic. The three-pointer no good.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Up again, and the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got the lead up to 10 now for Orlando.
Well, you know what I like to say, persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Junior dishes to Fournier. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Outside Dragic. Passes it to Achua. Down low. Adebayo. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Here's Junior. Banked in off the glass. Junior's got 14 points here in the second half.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Shots good by Hero. Here's Junior. They swipe it. Dragic with it. Now defended by Junior. And it's Butler missing. Magic leading by 8. Junior with it. To the inside. Gordon kicks to Isaac. 5 to shoot. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. It's the Heat with the ball. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Achua. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Adebayo's got 19 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Junior. The Heat trail by 8. And here's Dragic. Here's Hero. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at
you. Here's Adebayo. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Orlando leading by 6. Now Junior gets the bucket and the foul. Dragic, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Free throw no good for Junior. The Heat trail by 8. And it's sent back by Isaac. inside. Vucevic.
The offensive arsenal of Vucevic. Fantastic. When he's rolling like this, watch out.
Miami's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Junior the pass to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Achua. And it's Gordon missing. The Heat trail by 8. Robinson finds Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
You know, Butler's a physical guy. I like his physicality. Somebody who doesn't back down at all. And because of that, he's excellent at getting to the line.
The first one falls. And so Butler nails both of them. Magic leading by 6. Now, here's Junior. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Heat making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. And that one misses.
What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. The Heat trail by 7. Butler with the ball. And it's Junior with the rebound. Orlando's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Drops in the layup for 2. Junior's got 40 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Butler on the wing. He's covered by Isaac. That one good for 2. Butler's got 29 in the game.
What a nice touch on the floater. Butler has perfected that shot, has it down to a science.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Iguodala. And Junior throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Goes up again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jonathan Isaac. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8. And so Butler nails both of them. Here's Junior. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Isaac outside. Over to the left wing. And here's Junior. Launches a 3. Robinson pulls it in. Miami's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Adebayo passes to Butler. Here's Hero. This one for 3. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. so here is Miami. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Adebayo. Stolen by Gordon. And that's an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. A different look for Miami. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Iguodala. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Hero. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Timeout called, the Heat. They're trailing by 5. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass to not waste too much time at all.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Here's Hero. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Butler from outside. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
What's his name?
Old boy.
Old boy.
Yeah, it's great.
get it, let's get it, let's get it. Been did it, yeah, yeah. I be counting so much that my hands tired, never scared. My hands tired. I'm that guy, you be saving them with flash drive. Tell them I ain't wasting no time. Put that pen to that pad like a stand truck. I be counting so much that my hands tired, never scared of high stakes like a van.